What's up, you guys? It's Tracy Allen, the cremation lady. And last weekend, I was not able to get a video done. I had a cruise that I needed to get on, and I kind of forgot about the cruise. And so everything hit me all at one time. So there was no video last week, but I'm back this week. And so today is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of you amazing moms, foster moms, adopted moms, people that are still yet to be a mom but pregnant right now. So happy Mother's Day and thank you. And today I wanted to honor my mom and went ahead and did a little video and stuff. I was honored by my son. He took his mom and his girlfriend out to breakfast this morning, and then we went up to a lovely place called Mount Helix. So we went up there, took some pictures and walked around and stuff. It's such a beautiful place, very gorgeous view. So I was in mom mode. Yes, my classy hat. But you know, today what I wanted to share with you is the importance of creating memories. Now, the company I work for, we've just come out with something to help folks memorialize themselves, right? And a lot of times we think about, taking pictures and videos, and a lot of times those are uploaded on our phones. Well, I want you to think seriously about finding a platform where you can keep everything stored. Maybe a memory drive or something like that, that for all the pictures and videos that you take, put them someplace where it's easy accessible for your loved ones to find long after you're gone. And do things like, if your mom is still alive, your dad, whoever it is in your life, take video of them when they're not looking. These moments where you guys are sitting around and just chit-chatting about something. Turn the recorder on and let it go. And I've done that a couple of times with my kids. We were just kind of hanging out, and I just wanted to get that unscripted conversation, not something where we're saying something specifically for the camera. But, even those are good, to make sure that if you have particular messages that you want to leave your loved ones, do that. These are things that we don't think about while we're alive. And the good thing about the technology that we're dealing with now, it makes it so much easier. When I was getting married, my mom, I don't know if I shared this story, but if I did, I'm sharing it again. But my mom is the one that sang for my wedding. And my cousin is who was the videographer at the time. And that wasn't his profession, but doggone it, he took the little camcorder we had and he filmed the wedding, family and friends. All of that was caught on video. But once we were married, we had the camera at home. We were living in Wilmington, Delaware. My husband at the time, he was stationed in Philly. And so he would sometimes call me to come pick him up from work. And this one particular day, he needed me to come get him. And I just got home and I'd taken all my jewelry off and everything, including my wedding ring. But that day I said, okay, I'll be there to get you. And I, for whatever reason, decided to put on a necklace, put on some earrings, put my wedding ring back on, and go pick my husband up. We come back to the house, and I'm looking up at the window because, like, the way the apartments were set up, you open the front door and there's stairs that take you upstairs, and then the apartment is upstairs, right? So I look at the window and I'm like, why is the curtain hanging like that? That looks really weird. I didn't do that. I didn't leave the curtain like that. And so he says, okay, well, you stand back, So he opens up the door, and I'm looking, and at the top of the stairs, there was the ironing board, and it had clothes thrown over it. I'm like, I didn't leave the place like this. I didn't do that. So when we get upstairs, man, the TVs, we had 2 TVs, those were gone. We had all kinds of electronics, clothes were taken. A lot of his clothes were taken, more so than mine. But, you know, my fancier dresses and stuff, those were taken. I had tons of junk jewelry stuff. I just loved, you know, my mom, she would buy me some of the cutest earrings and stuff like that. And I just adored my jewelry. But I also had some Franklin Mint collector's jewelry. They had taken the pillowcases off of our bed and threw the jewelry in there. So they stole as much jewelry as they could. They stole food. They stole toiletries. I mean, they had a time, right? Now, with everything that was gone, the thing that broke my heart the most to this day, and you probably guessed it, was the camcorder. It still had our memories in there. It still had my mom singing at my wedding. It still had my cousins and my little sister and everything that was caught on tape gone. And that's all stuff that I wanted to be able to pass down to my children, but I can't. So when you think about living this life and the different things that you do and places you've gone and conversations that you've had, when a loved one dies, one of the first things that we all start to do now that we have access to being able to save voicemail messages is to look for a voicemail message. Did I keep this voicemail message of this person that I love so I can play it back and hear their voice still? And so I've done that. You know, I've got a little video that, you know, I'm able to go back and listen to my mom. You know, hey, Trey, it's your mom. You know, I love you. I keep handwritten notes that she sent and everything. So all of this stuff means something to me, and I will cherish it forever. So for my family, I know I shared this with you guys for sure, but like my upcoming grandbaby, I've already started making little voice memos for my grandbaby so that someday they can go back and hear my thoughts at the time that they weren't even here yet. And then I have voice memos for other people that I love, my children, my loved one, all of that. So today, I just want to take some time to say, find ways to memorialize yourself and the people that you love while they're still here. Be respectful. Don't put everything out on social media. Everybody don't need to know every single thing about you. I share a lot of who I am, but there's a whole lot that you guys don't get to see because there's some things in my life that I have chosen to keep private. And so do the same. Don't put all your business out here. And I mean, you know, it's not like there's a whole lot of privacy, but don't purposely give up everything is what I'm saying, okay? So that's really it, you guys. I wanted to get this in before it got too late. And then I get tired and don't get the video posted. But if you're a mom, I hope that you had a wonderful day. And if you're yet to be a mom, I hope everything goes well with you in the future. Keep in mind that our children are what bridge us into the next generation. So it's truly a blessing to have children for me. And my daughter and my son, they keep me up to date with some things, you know, as savvy as I am with a lot of things. They help a lot with things that I don't quite understand. So I'm grateful for that. And someday this little one will be teaching me about their world, because it seems like every decade, or at least at a minimum every 2 decades, things change so drastically. And it's nice to have a little person, the little alien that comes along and can share how to cope in their time frame, right? So you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for checking out the video, and I'll post again another time. Until the next time, be blessed, and ciao for now.